you have to work on being massively successful. And I tell guys this, it's not because of the girls, it's not because of the friends, it's not because of the status aspect. It's because you need to do it for yourself, right? When I was growing up, I used to be surrounded by guys in my school, at the church, who are awfully spiritual, and that's cool and all. I'm spiritual too. I believe in God. I'm very spiritual as well. But these guys would just like go on tangents talking to me about all you need is God, brother. You don't need to focus on the money. Money stuff is overrated. And now, coincidentally, none of these guys were rich. Coincidentally, right? Now, when I speak to a rich guy and I speak to a wealthy guy and I spend some time around them, they all tell me, you gotta make your money first, dude. Regardless of what you want to do in your life, you gotta make the money first, dude. You got to. You can't just walk around this world not making any money. Things aren't gonna end well, right? And sometimes you think, whatever, man, I can be middle class, I can skate by, I can be poor. Brother, you can't, bro. All these guys in my church telling me, don't worry about the money. Brother, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to live in a low-income neighborhood where, like, guys are, like, super violent and I gotta watch my back all the time. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to wear, like, some $5, $10 clothes that I bought from, like, Walmart or something. It's just not a good look, brother. Like, I'm trying to wear Ralph Lauren. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live in a gated community. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, like, walk around my house, walk my dog at night without having to worry about some thug following me. You know what I'm saying? And do you think me asking that for that, it's just going to happen? Nope. Because all that stuff costs money. And all that money isn't just going to fall into your lap. You know what I'm saying? You can go up to a rich guy, ask him for money. You can give him some sob story. There's a lot of guys on the internet with like some sob stories all the time. I literally watch some YouTubers who are like, some of them are like kind of like, you know, living on the streets and stuff like that. And I'm not talking down to them and all that, but they're always on some, a lot of them, they're on some like sob story. And they got like tears in their eyes and they're like, oh bro, I've been through stuff. It's just like, bro, like literally, nobody cares. Like nobody cares. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, bro, the world is cruel. Like if you're a loser and you're just making up excuses for why you're not making it, no one's just going to give you money because they feel bad for you. No one's going to do it, bro. And even if they do that, it's never going to be that much. Why? Because people just hate complainers. And wealthy people who have a lot of money, they hate complainers as well, especially. You know why they hate complainers so much? It's because these people are their biggest enemies. It's because most wealthy people know that 99.999% of people in this world have the ability to get rich, regardless if you live in a third world country or a first world country or not. Why? Because guys from third world countries become millionaires all the time. It happens. It's not insanely common. It happens enough, though. You know what I'm saying? Who don't have opportunities like you have in America. So if you've been through stuff in life, it's just like boo-hoo. I've been through stuff in life and I don't like talking about it. Because as soon as I talk about it, it's almost like you're asking for pity sometimes. And it's like, I don't want you guys to pity me. Like, I'm not a little kid. I'm a big boy. And I've been through stuff in my life. Sure, everyone has. Literally every person I've ever talked to had some times in this moment where their life wasn't doing so well. And they didn't know what was going to happen next. So it's like everyone goes through their own personal struggles. Some are worse than others. But even if that's true, why does it matter? Why does it matter if you went through a hard life? No one's going to cut you a check because you're crying on the internet about not having a good life, about going through stuff when you were a kid. Oh, your parents went through something. Nobody cares, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest. I hate watching videos where it's like the person's complaining the whole time about how they grew up. It's like, bro, why do people think that anyone wants to see that stuff on the internet? You know what that's going to do to me? That's going to literally bring down my mood watching you talk about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can get your heart broken and all that, but if you're making a video of you talking about getting your heart broken, it's going to make me sad. It's going to make other people sad too. So you might get some subscribers, you might get some followers talking about some negative stuff that no one cares about. But they're not going to be watching you for the right reasons. That's one. And two, you're going to be attracting followers that have the desire to be sad all the time. And that's not a good thing. That's going to affect your vibration. And that's going to affect the people that you hang around and the people that you attract in your life. So, yeah, everyone hates complainers. No one wants to hear your sob story. Why? Because everyone goes through stuff. Everyone goes through stuff in life. And it is what it is. It's really not about the stuff that happens to you. It's really about what you do. You can't control certain situations. You can't control how you react to them. So it's like, yeah, I went through stuff in my life. I'll pick my head up though. I don't like talking to people about it because it's almost like you're asking for pity, and I don't really care for them to know. I don't want someone to treat me different because they knew I grew up and I had stuff happen to me. I don't want someone to treat me different. I just all right, regardless of how I grew up, I have money now and I'm successful and I'm a good person right now. And I don't want you to judge me because of one or two things that I did or 1 year from my life where things weren't doing so well. I don't want you to judge me on that. I literally just want you to look at what I'm offering right now at face value and just accept me based on that. So people that live in the past are so negative. And a lot of people that live in the past are always talking about stuff that happened to them in the past. Those people all tend to be broke. I'll be honest. Unless you're talking about it for motivational purposes. But other than that, it just ain't the way, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.